everyone, it's Elite Spartan Red here, and we're doing something a little bit different. Well, you can obviously tell, voice commentary. So I'll let the game take over from here for a little bit, and I'll be back.
Run, little man. If the master found it now, he would crush it like a bag. Hark! We can hear the soldier ants approaching. Onward, and meet your tiny nemesis.
Sweet. Thank you for releasing me, sir. My people wish only to live our lives in blissful harmony with nature. But alas, the wicked Ant Queen has many of us imprisoned. Rescue my people, Mr. Fortescue, and you will be richly rewarded. Here we are. I shall open the entrance for you. These fireflies are my friends. They will light your way through the darkness below.
Okay, so I think they're done talking for now. So we are now inside the anthill. Oh so wonderful anthill. And we are looking for some item. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, we have a little side quest in this level, to rescue the fairies. If you rescue all the fairies, they will grant you an item. Another thing about this level, it's dark, confusing. Yeah, it's an interesting level. Commentating is so weird. Well, post commentary I suppose is weird. So I'm sitting here with no game sound, talking to myself. It's pretty weird. But with the future medieval updates, will be featuring, my voice commentary. Woohoo! So wonderful. But the best way to go through the anthill here is to use the warhammer. I've always used the warhammer. I've never used anything else really. I just always preferred the warhammer. And I suppose you could use the club as well, but I don't want to wither it down and break it. It's just a lot simpler to use the club. The warhammer, excuse me. So for future games, I'm thinking of doing live commentary. So I feel it'll be so much easier to Yeah, I'm trying to do some post commentary. It's yeah, kind of out of my comfort zone, I guess. Especially just sitting here talking to myself. It's kind of weird. Makes me somewhat self-conscious, I suppose. But for future plans, as far as making videos go, after I finish the first Medieval, I think I'll go ahead and move on to the second Medieval for our PlayStation Classic. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, anyways, I think I'll be moving on to Medieval 2, maybe even tackling the Legacy of Kain series. That's a series I've always loved and wanted to do videos for. And I also, when I started this channel, I said I would give you Spiral, but I have not done so yet. But yeah, that would be a future series coming up. I'm also working on, some more modern games, I suppose. Right now I'm working on a Dead Rising series, which I have a little bit recorded already with live commentary. And oh boy, that's a lovely game. Otherwise, we also have the other mini-series going on, Jumping Flash, which I will also be continuing. And I think I'll be adding normal commentary like this as well with it. You know, I ain't really paying attention to the game here, so I have no idea what's going on. I think I'm a little lost. It's easy to get lost in this place. Especially if you haven't played the game in how long. But growing up, I played this game a whole lot. It was one of my favorite video games as a kid growing up. I used to be a pro back then. Not so much now. I'm hoping the commentary is okay. It's, I don't do a whole lot of that, obviously. I'm hoping to improve my commentary skills as I do more videos, make more videos. I'm not sure how often I'll be able to make and upload videos, because I do have a real full-time job that I'm working. So I usually only have 2 days off in a week, and well, it depends on how much motivation I have for uploading videos. And I think at this point in the game I'm searching for Fairy, but I'm not too certain, because I have not been paying attention to the game really. But anyways, I'm hoping to have a decent upload schedule. Having this kind of commentary will probably make the process a little bit faster. Yeah, and mainly also it just depends on how much motivation I have to upload, edit videos, record. I said that all in the wrong order, but oh well. If anyone has any tips, tricks, or anything they want to tell me, go ahead and comment below. Don't be mean or troll about it. And yeah, I have totally lost at this point. I probably should have edited this before I started commentating, but I'm gonna be lazy here. I'm gonna leave it. Hey, there's the ferry. I don't want to advance. Okay, so yep, we are looking for the ferries, it looks like still. I think I found all the other items. I forget what they're called, the hammers, the nectar, whatever it's called. I have another ferry just ahead. Yeah, it looks like I have all of the first item. All that I could possibly want and need. And while I was thinking of it, I did have another series I was working on, but kind of just stopped. It was the Super Mario World, I believe. I'm not too sure at this point if I'll be continuing that, finishing that. I mean, I suppose I could. All I have to do is pick up from my save. If hopefully it's still there. So Super Nintendo. If it's still there, but and just do commentary over that, or just go back to the old good old writing text on the screen. But either way, I'm not too sure if I'm going to continue that series. So I believe we are pretty close to the boss now, which is the dreaded Queen Anne, as it says. I'm going to go ahead and see if we need to purchase any supplies, any arrows, any daggers. Looks like we're good. Alright, so activate the... There's a start the Queen boss fight. You run up a little bit close to her and then run away, I would recommend. And then she spits like this acid at you, which you have to dodge. Well, I'm not doing a very good job at dodging here, but it's a simple boss fight. When she does that animation and everything starts crumbling, that's her opening. That's when you can take your throwing daggers or your crossbow and just start shooting her or throwing. And then while she's spitting acid at you, she'll send the soldier ants after you, and then you take them out like so. And not too difficult of a boss fight. Well, it's just a matter of patience and dodging. Unless you do this fight really, really long. And maybe lose my train of thought. This is terrible. It's a terrible commentary. Far too many distractions. And another thing with this level, you can only do this level once. You can't revisit and play the level once you completed it or failed it, I suppose. Oh, you could probably die to let you do it. Try again. Well, do your previous save, I suppose. But yeah, once you finish this level, you can't come back. It's only a one-time playthrough, and I don't think there's even a chalice in this level. I think it's the only yeah, the only level without a chalice, I think. And the boss fight's pretty much wrapping up here. As soon as she goes into her yeah, that state, I don't know what to call it, opening. We'll attempt to finish it off with throwing guys, but it wasn't working very well. I missed like 100 of them right there. And yeah, we're happy we did it. The anthill is done. We have everything we need, and we can move on, or we can hurt ourselves and all that.
Bless me, if it isn't Daniel, Lord of the Ants. Hold still, and I'll remove the shriek spell. Oh, lovely, lovely Amber. Here you are, Sir Knight. A wart-covered and cabbage-smelling old crone I may be, but I always keep my promises. I grant you my reward.
You have helped to free all the fairy people from the clutches of the filthy and scum. As a reward, I can grant you passage to the Hall of Heroes. I've never been there myself, but I've heard they got a free bar.
Okay, I think I can talk now. Okay, for rescuing the fairies, we got well, basically a chalice. A passage to the Hall of Heroes.
Fortescue, you jawless arrow magnet, what are you doing back here? Huh? What? Call me Mr. Woden the Mighty. How I pity the people of Gallowmere, that their fate should once again be in the hands of a chump like you! Still, I suppose it's not fair to take it out on them. Take my sword, and do try not to stab yourself in the foot. You know, I've always had my doubts about you, Fortescue. You're just not carved from hero material.
Alright, so we have the broadsword now, which is a very good weapon, I'd say. Because we're able to have a service performed on it, which it provides it with like some magic, so it gives it way more damage, which would be very, very useful later on. But what the witch gave us was the drumstick, some chicken, and it's a very, very, very good weapon. I suppose you call it a weapon that we'll be using later on. And then I'm not too sure what I'm doing here. Probably have to go and edit this out. Or maybe I had a plan of this, I don't remember. It's been a little bit since I've seeing what I recorded and done. I don't know. This is bad commentary. It'll get better, hopefully. Oops. But in doing that the anthill level, it gave us some pretty good stuff. It gave it the drumstick, like I said, and then well, I got us the broadsword. Which I think that's what I'm trying to demonstrate here. Is going to one of those statues, face statue things, and showing you that you can put magic or whatever you like to call it on the sword, and it'll make it much more powerful, and it'll allow us to take on that farm level with all the scarecrows. And I think I showed off in a previous episode where I tried going there without this sword and just got totally beat up. Oh, I didn't even show that off. Okay. So I suppose I came here to heal up, I guess. I don't really remember. It's kind of sad, isn't it? I don't even remember my own video. But I think that's pretty much the end of the video. So next time we'll be taking on Scarecrow Fields. Pretty tough mission, but now that we have the broadsword, it should be pretty easy. So take care, guys, and we'll see you next time.